social development offices closed in 4 Mpumalanga townships. Why is that the case, and what impact has this had on members of the community who rely on these services? Let's get you the answers now. We'll speak to Tumelo Machoko, SABC News reporter, who's joining us live now. Tumelo, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for your time. So, why were the offices closed?
Well, Bongi were actually the first offices to be closed there. It was in the Pinar township where they started closing one offices there. The community and also some of a group of community members there, they were saying that they wanted actually the Department of Social Development actually to hand down the 2 youth development centers to the community and also start hiring people into those youth development centers. That's one. Then they started closing that one development, that one offices of the Department of the Social Development, and then they started moving to other townships. In January, that's when they went to Tekwana, and then they went to Kabokweni, and they also went to Matsulo to actually close the offices. They're saying that they want the department to actually start hiring community members in these 2 youth development centers that have been recently opened in the area, and also they want the department also to hand down those the youth development centers to the community to start using those offices.
And Tumelo, I wonder then, yes, while this is being done by community members, one would say, what impact has it had on those who use these offices?
Well, a huge impact, because this is thousands and thousands of people that rely on services in these offices, Bongi, where you'd understand that some people go to these offices to get counseling, to get to see social workers, but also to register for social development, for grant and for other issues. Today, when we were actually visiting one of the first offices to be closed, that was closed in October last year, one lady was telling me that she has been coming there since November last year, wanting to register one of her grandchildren that actually need to be registered as an orphan now because has lost her mother, but it has not been able to be assisted. She's saying that she has also gone to other offices, but also there she has not been helped. But today she thought coming into that office she'll be able to be assisted, but she has not been able to be assisted. The other one wants a social worker because she understands that her son, who was involved in a car crash, has also now is suffering from she has now mentally challenged, but every time now he's getting his social grant, he goes away for days and he doesn't take medication. So he wants social workers to come to his house to start helping him out, but also to ensure that they can actually keep some of his social grant money to buy groceries, because he said once he receives that money, he just goes around and uses that money. So a lot of people that want to register their children for social grant cannot get those services. So they have to travel as far as Nelspruit, Mbombela to come and do those services, or go to White River, which most of these people, they live in rural areas, in townships, so they don't have money to travel as far as those areas. So you can imagine people cannot register their children for social grant. Some of them, they cannot even access their social grant because they have to go to these offices to actually access their social grant. So the impact has been huge, because this office now has been closed since the 5th of January, these 3 offices, and one office has been closed since October last year.
What does the Social Development Department say?
The social development saying that they have rubbished the reports that that they promised the community members to hand over the 2 youth development centers to them. They're saying that they will be engaging more with the community members to come to a resolution, because they say that they need to come to a resolution at some point because people need services. They're saying that and as an interim, they are sending out social workers to communities to actually go and then see if they cannot help people in their households, especially those who need counseling and those that still need to be helped. But they're saying that also they are getting threats from community members saying that if they go to these people's houses, if they go to communities or their clients that they're going to assist, they will be targeted. So that's why they also had to stop sending their social workers. But they're saying in some community they do send social workers to go and continue helping people, but it's not enough, and that is not going to be a relief for some people that needs help immediately. needed help, that needs to be to register for social grant, because the people that are only going to communities, most of those people are only social workers that have already had a relationship with some of the people that they have already been visiting for a number of months.
All right, Tumelo, thank you so much for that update. So let's see then how the standoff is going to be actually resolved. That's Tumelo Machoho, the SABC News reporter.